Dave Nichols, you're incredible. Mr. Speak Williams, you're incredible. I don't know where you are. Oh, you look like a baby. That's probably why. I, Carnell Willoughby, known to some as Necessary, known to my brother as the Kitchen Magician, and here we go. I swear, let's make it complete this year. Incorporate, eliminate. I swear, y'all, let's make it complete this year. Incorporate, eliminate, incorporate, eliminate, incorporate, eliminate, incorporate, eliminate. I pour from the inner self, spill out the inner delf. I breathe in the mics to give animate objects life, love. More tolerance, more overstanding. We land above and beyond the call of duty, truly ascending, defending the offended, making sense of the senseless, staying grounded yet suspended. There's something missing in us all from y'all, let's keep it mended. There's something missing in us all from y'all, let's keep it mended. Realistically kept, especially for the jokers that's pretentious. Shake time persuade the blind, but the pursuit of the relentless. I use black soap for more black hope, and definite means to cleanse it. We're living in trying times, it's keeping the soldier pensive. Love for my family's mad extensive, so globally, nationally, internationally, locally, my folks will be on the same accord. We can't afford the alternative. Nisk is more than you bargained for. See, this herbivore belly for, what are we starving for? So if you feel it, give it to the originator, the eliminator of fear. I suddenly swear to make this joint my declaration. Stellar the station, live directing, blatant my shahada, possessing strength of Mumia, Shaka, and Asada. I call the warrior strengths I gotta. I swear to be dead to be of the paranorm. Sound the horns, y'all. Our family's torn, I swear. Let's make it complete this year. Incorporate, eliminate. I swear, y'all. Let's make it complete this year. Incorporate, eliminate. Incorporate, eliminate. Incorporate, eliminate. I want a hip-hop survivalist thriving on this planet, giving sight to those who take it for granted. Suspended for quite some time, finally landed. I widened the half-mats, once half-assed, third eye expanded. Without my glorious past, I ceased to exist, hence past at last. Exhale the hell once engulfed and often. Delve into these ancestral gene pool for jewels, spilling these jewels, the heads and headettes of many hues. My pigment and pen becomes my tool, spilling ink that's dumb dark. I sign upon a dotted line and what be my John Hancock, be my John Henry Clark, sparked by the darkest Marcus Millen endowed crowd mover, smooth like black is. Fact is, we dispose of it. Yes, we rose from it like Phoenix from the flame. Y'all in the name, it's Ness. I love y'all. Peace.
I'm honored to be here. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You.
And big ups to all the people that blessed the mic before I got on it. Like, you guys are so inspiring. So, excuse my clothes. I had a big girl job interview today, but I am gonna do a piece for you guys. I attended undergrad in upstate New York, and I looked around and I saw that stop and frisk was one of the major things that was affecting the young black men over there. So I wrote a poem entitled "Flowers Only Bloom on the Upper East Side," and it's discussing stop and frisk. You can hear the rage in his voice. Thundering bombs falling from lips as delicate as autumn leaves in the springtime. You don't belong. The sound of lost power conjures in his throat and echoes violently as he yells for hands to go above heads, for knees to buckle on pavements, and for responses in defense of themselves to cease, to stop and be frisked. In the last decade, more than 88% of the people that were stopped by stop and frisk laws in New York City were Black and Latino. 9 out of 10 of those people were innocent of any wrongdoing. Of the 600,000 people that were stopped last year, only 1% were carrying weapons. This is a war on Black bodies. Pistol whips into 3 colors: red, the color our skin splatter the ground daily in rejected rainbows of different hues. The color of the scarlet letter, a rejected people: white. Colonization has reared its ugly head around again. It has convinced us we are modern-day slaves, shackled to the creed that simply because our president is Black, that a change is gonna come, that it is his responsibility to free us from our own ignorance. A wise man once said, the best way to hide something from Black people is to put it are created. They are determined by whether or not the black boy can read by the 3rd grade. If he can't read by then, a prison bed awaits him. And since everything ugly and negative in history has been associated with the color black, we don't sympathize with the color white by choice. It is by default. So loving myself, something this black and this ugly is considered a revolution. Blue. Uniform suits and those shiny badges they wear to adorn themselves like Christmas ornaments. This is a war on black bodies, strange fruit, running from the red, the white, and the blue. But some things are simple. And not everything is as it seems, but it's starting to seem a lot like stop and frisk. Sounds like stop and shoot when you stand your ground. It has become a legal, organized crime in this country, America, home of the brave, a land of the free. The word American means white. Everybody else has to hyphenate. Wake up, because if you're not careful, they'll kill you too and say you asked for it. And don't tell me to stop talking about it, that this is subject you've heard numerous times before. We will yell it from the snow-covered rooftops until something happens. We will pray our ancestors' songs, drown out their sirens. We will convince the world that their injustice has played in our bloodstream. The way sunlight amuses itself on water and still we know an angry fist is just wilted fingers, flowers fallen in drought. They always seem to bloom. Berg and the Upper East Side is where they're sought out. Our hands were open invitations to build this country, yet slaughtered when we used our mouth. So don't tell me to stop talking about it. This is a war on black bodies. The bodies of Renisha McBride, Marissa Alexander, Michael Giles, Troy Davis, Sean Bell, Amadou Diallo, Oscar Grant III, Jonathan Farrell, Sean Wright, Robert Cotton, Mike Brown, Eric Gardner, Trayvon Martin. It would be important to you too if your sons were the targets. My main point is this: young black men, I cry for you. In society, you've lied to him. With every tighter grasp of your handbag as he walks by, every confused furrowed eyebrow when you saw him in a black hoodie, every extended scrutinization of his paperwork as he adjusted himself nervously in your interview seats, every impersonation of a musician and an athlete is all he should aim to be, and more. You've lied. You are more than a rap song in a prison cell, black boy. You are the booming populace of the Yoruba people. You are the dark-skinned schoolboy still dreaming. You are Nelson Mandela's contribution to this world, where your obliteration was once desperately sought out. Your fathers fought, and so you still stand in all your glory.
Yes. Fire!
Stop and frisk, 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 stop and frisk.
This for that? It doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
I'll move this too. Move the space. No, I'm not gonna do nothing but stand right here. 2 short pieces. See, my mental state is bringing gentle weight to your mental plate. I understand. My purpose is not patience. I was put on this planet to be the change. I'm not meant to wait. So now it's time for this cage bird to start singing. You know what? I take that back. It's time for this cage bird to start screaming. And understand the gaps are being filled in by what we're building, because too many young are going astray like bullets hitting small children. And I don't know what's in store, but I want to give more. I want to get more and give more people more to live for. More than nicotine fits, designer kicks, and baller whips. I want to offer kids I know and love college scholarships. Because what's the benefit of having a job with no benefits? How many hustlers retire with pensions and incentive gifts? But if I don't believe I'm going to live past 20, why not tap whatever moves and try and get that fast money? See, that's funny. Hope is a word that's rarely heard in our vocabulary. And if we heard it more, we probably treat ourselves and our community like a sanctuary. So I thank you very much to do more than just sit there. I thank you very much to realize from this moment on, we must get there. See, what good would it do for me to carry a gun and bust shots in the air and make my brothers run? Because where I come from, where you run from, you better run back to and bring a gratitude and rat-a-tat-tat a few if you have to. 1 or 2 wets, yeah, that'll do. But you better sleep with one eye open that night, because someone's coming back for you. It's the circle of life, caught in the circle of strife. But no exit is expected, because we're circled with trife. And did you know that prisons make money for private companies? When our people get locked up, it raises their stock up. It's a true story. One entrepreneur in Arizona, he was quoted as saying, if you let me build them, just give me 1 year, and I guarantee I'll fill them. And I guarantee his guarantee was based on the feeling that he could fill that prison with poor, uneducated black and brown children. So now, let's go to war on drugs. Let's go to war on thugs. Do they really need prison, or do they need hugs? Did they invent the crack? Do they import the drugs? Was their Uzis handmade, or were they other man-made? And was a plan laid to keep most under with a few over? I'ma respectfully request that some of y'all move over and make room for some of us who feel we got certain chances to come out from under and rise above our circumstances. I ain't got all the answers, but I know the time, like wristwear. It's time for us to get our share. We must get there.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I dare young people to keep your heads up. I dare you to look at your past mistakes, your present circumstances, or even your future fears and get real fed up. But don't get fed up and throw your hands up and say, forget it, I'm finished. I dare you to say to yourself and to the whole world that that's how my story began, but it won't be how I end it. I dare you to say to yourself and really mean it, the way I'm depicted on movies and TV, or videos on MTV, VH1, or BET, or the news on Fox, CNN, ABC, CBS, or NBC. Say all those things do not define me. I dare you to not let your past disqualify you from your future. I dare you to see beyond jail, or homelessness, or hopelessness, or lifelessness at an early age as a guaranteed part of your future. I dare you to blaze your own trail into your future, instead of blindly walking down a path of self-destruction that someone else has laid out for your future. I dare you to take to heart the words of this poem, and anytime somebody tries to hate on you or has no faith in you, instead of proving them right, I dare you to prove them wrong. I dare you to stop living down to people's low expectations of people that look like you, or dress like you, or walk like you, or talk like you. See, I was just like you, until I had the chance to take someone up on this dare just like you. And I hope you do too, because understand that right now there are younger ones coming up. And guess what? They want to be just like you. So taking these words to heart is what I hope you just might do. So from this moment on, I dare you to see how beautiful you are. I dare you to feel how powerful you are. I dare you to hear how amazing you are. And I dare you to be the person you were put on this planet to be from this moment on. Your purpose is to, let me tell you this. Your purpose, you were put on this planet on purpose and with purpose. And I dare you to live in purpose from this moment on. I dare you. Thank you so much.